I think starting Shota is probably the only call. I'll go back to that unless, you already lost a game. So if the first game had been the one where you said, we're not set up, our pitching's a mess, well, here's what we got to do. We got to start someone else, let everyone get proper rest, then we can come back and attack this thing, but we may have to concede a game. That's one thing. But sadly, you conceded a game with arguably your all-star, your best pitcher on the bump. So you wasted two things. You lost a game and you wasted a guy that is capable of pitching well for you. So I get it. Shota hasn't been very good, but guess what? This is your option this time. This is the guy that you have. You don't have a lot, and I really believe that that you got to score runs, man. You got to know exactly what the circumstance is. Every hitter in that lineup ought to really make it incumbent upon themselves to rescue this team. Don't overswing. Don't try to do things you can't do. But put together some innings, put together some runs. You're not going to win a lot of games if you don't score. Shota coming on the bump. Okay, let's say he goes 6 innings and allows, 3 runs. Are you capable of winning? If that's the case, would that be a good start for you, even if he gives up a solo homer or two? I think you just got to have an approach that you're going to have to create runs. You're going to have to get it done with the bats, and then the anything you get out of the starter is something to celebrate.
3 solo home runs won't be enough to win this game tonight. That won't cut it. You can't win on 3 solo home runs. Mully, you're 100% right. You got to get some guys on the base pass. You got to try to do something with a runner in scoring position. But let's go back to like the one positive. If there was two positives for the Cubs, the leadoff home run. That was a positive, and then
it was a great feeling for about 5 minutes.
The bullpen being saved by Aaron Savale and Ben Brown. So those are two positives from Saturday's outcome. But that leadoff hitter, right? That leadoff hitter, is he going to lead off tonight?
Michael Busch?
Is he going to lead off tonight?
We'll get into that in a moment.
The Brewers are kind of messing with him, right? A little bit.
Well, they're doing an opener with the lefty, and Ashby's their guy.
All right, let's see. That's curious to me. Because the Cubs are down 1-0, I think there is no other choice but Shota Imanaga. You can't go down 0-2, and I hope you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube right now, David, with the look. You can't go down 0-2 and start Javier Assad or start Colin Ray.
Well, Javier Assad's not even on the roster.
Well,
that tells you what they think of that idea.
You can't start him if he's not on the roster, right? I mean that doesn't work unless there's going to be some kind of Pope dispensation or something overriding all this. So the only option is Shota Imanaga because you're down 1-0. The Matthew Boyd thing, if they would have started Assad, who's not on the roster, or if they would have started Colin Ray, and the same thing happened, we would be destroying them. How in the world could you not? Matthew Boyd's been their best pitcher all year long. He's made every start. He's an all-star. It's do or die time. 3 days, shirts in, jocks tight, socks tall. Let's go. I mean, we would have destroyed them for that decision. So you win some and you lose some. Today is a new day. I think the Cubs win this one. I think you're going to see some runs today. I think you're going to see some runs today.
I think you're badly overstating how much he would have been criticized if Matthew Boyd...
If the Cubs were down 0-1, David, and Colin Ray started and Colin Ray gave up 3 straight doubles...
But Matthew Boyd wasn't good in his last time out. So it wasn't
yes, he was. He was good the last time out.
Well, he's pitched... He hit 53
running out of
pitches.
Gas. I know he's running out of gas, but I'm just saying, if Colin Ray or if they would have put Assad on this roster and we would have had the same... We would be destroying them this morning for doing that.
Well, 7-away, fair enough. It's always easy to criticize the decision after the outcome, and unfortunately, you have become that guy.
Oh, wow.
I suppose I've become that guy, but I didn't like it before the decision. Is that any consolation? Does that exempt me from that kind of abuse? That's fine. We can have a debate. I didn't like the decision when it was announced. I thought they had better options. We speculated on Friday about Assad. Bruce and I came in here Saturday morning wondering the same thing, and 53 pitches for a pitcher who has really thrown as much and looks as tired as any season since 2019. All right, fine. It didn't work. Today, will it work? I don't know. Shota Imanaga against the Padres threw 67 pitches, and he should have thrown 66. And he faced 17 batters, and one of them homered. I don't think he was that sharp, but it was Craig Counsell following his gut to let him face Machado, right? It's same Craig Counsell following his gut to have Matthew Boyd start the opener in Game 1 against the Brewers. Craig Counsell following his gut is giving Chicago indigestion. This is not really what we talked about when he said pushing the right buttons. I want him to go back to that guy. I want him to use the data. I want the big, the computer file on, Javier Saad or Ben Brown. Look at he does in this ballpark. I don't have a great deal of confidence in Shota Imanaga tonight. I hope that I'm wrong, wildly wrong. But a fly ball pitcher against that lineup, they had 2 runs on 6 pitches the other day. They're coming in hot. Confidence low.